profit or selling for profits, you are never going to make losses, whether you are conscious of the market or not. All right, I'm sure we can understand. I'm sure we can understand so well. If you
Yes,
can
sir.
understand me, I want you to type yes. I want you to type yes if you can understand me. Because we need to be all in one page, getting what this whole thing is. So that is how the crypto trading robot called Royal Q works. It does what we call spot trading. It buys and it sells for you only in profits. So you are not going to make losses. Now, some people may say, but I have been using the robot, or I saw somebody who was using the robot and the person hasn't made some profits. Yes, it is possible. There's such a thing as when the market goes down and the robot may not have sold for you. At that instance, it is called holding. And what does that mean in the crypto space? In one word, it means patience. So the robot helps you to hold your asset. When I say asset, it can be called your cryptocurrency that you are trading at the moment. So it helps you to hold it until the market bounces back. So whether your market is whether your asset is currently on a floating loss or it has not sold, you are expected to be patient with this artificial intelligence that knows what to do best. Because if we are allowed to manage the market, our emotions may not give us the space. I've seen somebody who was told, just hold on. And the person feels like, no, the market is going bearish, it's going down. And they had to sell. The only way you make losses in this crypto space using the Royal Q bot is when you decide to sell by yourself when the market is down. If you don't do that, you are not going to experience any form of losses with the Royal Q trading robot. All right. So let's go a little bit further. How does this really work? Like we've been talking, let's explain it a little more. Now, some persons will tell you, you know, I have done some investment before and they told me I would get this and I would get that. And at the end of the day, it crashed. I didn't see my money. One major advantage this robot gives to you, or Royal Q gives to you, is the safety of your funds, the safety of your assets, the safety of your cryptocurrencies. Because it does not hold your funds, it doesn't hold your cryptocurrencies. They are all in what they call exchanges, your wallets. Either your Binance wallet, your Wobi wallet, or your Coinbase wallet. These are different wallets that are connected to the Royal Q bot because the Royal Q robot is a decentralized trading robot. When I say decentralized, it means it has a global connection. It is not controlled from a particular place. Okay? Nobody has a particular right to stop you from having access. So the robot works in such a way where your funds or your assets are safe with you. Because the Binance wallet, the Wobi wallet, or the Coinbase wallet, they are solely under your control, 100%. So whatever happens to the Royal Q bot, if it crashes today, your funds are very safe because they are in your wallet. Presently, we are having some uproars everywhere. I was telling some of these persons, everything shining does not spare light. Some of them are just reflections of something that is shining around them. A lot of robots have been out lately because they've seen the Royal Q bot, so they feel like they want to outdo Royal Q. They want to outshine Royal Q. They came up with some promising things, some silver-lined promises, and so many people jumped in. And as we speak right now, they are all in terrible tension and crying because their funds were not in their control. they were told you can only withdraw on some particular days. But with Royal Q, you can withdraw every day, anytime, anywhere. Okay? That is how this robot operates. It does not hold your funds. The only funds it holds for you are the ones that comes from your referrals. When you refer somebody in Royal Q, you get a particular percentage that is paid to you. When the people you have registered under you, when they trade, you get a particular percentage from their trade that comes to you. I think somebody is going to come teach us about the compensation plan much later, but then just understand that even that money that gets into the robot by reason of your referral or your team trades, you can move them anytime it is up to $10. Once it is $10, you can move it immediately to your Binance, to your Wobi, to your Coinbase wallets. And nobody is going to be at the other end waiting to sign for you before it can be approved. Okay? So this gives you the guarantee that Royal Q is about the best thing that has happened lately to every one person who wants to make money without stress. Some persons would say, but then I don't really understand science. I don't really understand the trading system. I have told you before, Royal Q has solved all of those stress for you. All you just need to do is just to look at somebody set up a trade and you can replicate it anywhere you are. Royal Q is the simplest thing I have seen. That whether you are educated or you are not, if you see somebody do it once, you can do it 1,000 times and again. All right? So that's how it works. Now, let me talk about this. Royal Q has some other beautiful, rewarding ideas or plans for you when you come into the system. Now, you earn by you referring people. If you bring in anybody who is activating his or her robot with $120, which is the cost for the robot, and once you get that robot, it's going to serve you for 1 whole year. 1 complete year. I know at the time when I was doing Forex and I needed to get some robots to assist my trades, the cheapest robot I could get as at that time was about $800. And then you have to keep doing something they call subscription every month to sustain the robot working for you. But here comes a beautiful robot, an amazing trader, trading aid that serves you for 1 whole year. And you don't have to worry about it. Okay? And now when that happens and you come on board and you refer somebody, you get a percentage. From every $120 anybody uses to activate, you get a reward of $30 if you are in V1. You get a reward of $40 if you are in V2. And on and on and on. It goes on like that. You're going to learn about those compensation plan much later after this time. All right? And now this is it. Royal Q rewards you by paying you from the profit of the people you have brought into the business when they trade. That's why you need to have people under you. Secondly, at every degree that you advance in Royal Q, for example, when you get 20 persons directly under you, you move from V1 to becoming a V2. In other words, once you register yourself, you become a V1 member in Royal Q. Once you get 20 people signed up under you, you get to V2. And at V2, anybody who comes under you, you earn $40. And when these people trade, you earn percentages from everything they do. And when those people under you refer somebody, you also earn $10. These are amazing opportunities that Royal Q has brought to every one of us.
Excuse me, Nebro. Sorry, hold on, please. Hold on. Sorry to interrupt. You are supposed to take the Royal Q product plan, not compensation plan. You have 5 minutes to round up. Thank you.
I think I'm not talking about
you have 5 minutes to talk about the Royal Q product. You are moving into compensation plan. That is somebody else's beat. I'll give you 5 more minutes to round off and we'll take it from there. Thank you so much. Please round off.
I think I'm done. There's nothing much more to say.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Want to thank you for your presentation. Now we're going to move over to Aishah, who is going to intimate us about the Royal Q compensation plan. One thing we need to understand is that there's protocol in Royal Q, so that we have a clear course of understanding. So Aishah, please unmute yourself and take us through the compensation plan. We're all heirs to hear. I learned that Aishah loves this part so much because she has earned serious dollars from it. So Aishah, over to you. Please unmute yourself.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Please, if you can hear me, just indicate in the comment section so I know that I'm talking to people. Good evening. This is Aishah, the leverage queen. I like to call myself the leverage queen. Hi. Hello.
We can hear you. We can hear you. Go on.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I am the leverage queen. I like to call myself the leverage queen because I love networking so much. You know, one thing I love about networking, let me quickly talk about networking and why it is important to get into this economy. Then we'll go straight to Royal Q compensation plan. And I'll make you understand why I love Royal Q. Apart from the money you make from trading, why I love Royal Q. The easiest, the fastest, the sweetest compensation plan I have seen since I joined this industry called network marketing. I joined network marketing as a student. That was in 2014. I was an undergraduate of University of Benin. And believe you me, it changed my life. If you have ever heard of the word fired, I am the person that fired my boss because of network marketing. I was working as a student. I was working as a secretary, also a student, a part-time student. Then I joined network marketing. After 2, 3, 4 months into the business, I tendered my resignation letter, like I fire my boss, or guy, you know, if you pay me again. You see why I like network marketing personally. Okay, so the reason why I call myself the leverage queen is because I've come to realize that, see, it is not hustle that makes you money. It is leverage that makes you money. Hustle will get you to a point. If you can no longer continue, if the fire that you started with is no longer there, you burn out, you get frustrated. But you see, if you have a solid system that you have been able to leverage on, if you leverage on a system, believe you me, whether you like it or not, we are human beings. At a point, you must get tired. That high motivation that you started with must somehow die down. But you see, with the leverage system, with the leverage that you already have a team, somehow the result you start getting from the team that you have built with the energy, the result will bring you back. If we put something in you again, this is why I love leverage. Another good reason why I love leveraging is the fact that, see, I would rather use 1% of my energy and get just 1% of 200 people's energy to work than use 100% of my own energy. You see why I said leverage is very important. That's why I call myself the leverage queen. All right, now let's quickly go straight to Royal Q compensation plan. And can I share my screen, please? Hello?
Yes, you can. You're the host. You can share your screen. Okay. Please go ahead.
Please, can you see my screen?
No, we can't see your screen yet.
Who is that?
Okay. Let me share.
Okay, if you're sharing.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen now. Can you see my screen, please?
I'm seeing your screen.
Okay. If you can see my screen, I will just scroll straight to where the compensation plan started from.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, this is where the compensation plan started from, where you have the different hierarchy in the business. You know, in every business, every networking business, there are hierarchies that you must attain to get to the highest point of the leadership rank in that business. Now, in Royal Q, the hierarchies, as in the leadership rank, you have the V1, the V2, V3, V4, V5, V6. Now, as a V1 leader, all that is needed of you is to come into the system, get activated, and you're already a V1. Let me tell you one secret why you should leverage on a system. Why leveraging has to be a part of your a part of you. There has to be something you are leveraging on. Now, as a V1, you are trading. Probably, let's say you started life the way I started life, very struggling as a student. You first of all struggle. Let's say you brought out $120 to buy these robots. You brought another $20 to as gas. That's $140. Then you have just $100 left to trade it. If you are making 2%, 3% of $100 in a day, that's $2, $3, $4 in a day. Ladies and gentlemen, only one activation gives you $30 instantly. What is sweeter than that? If you are hearing me, please just do something in the comment section. Let me know that we are following. Yesterday, I went to activate one guy and I was showing him my back office.
We are following. Please go ahead. We are following. Don't worry.
Yesterday, on Saturday, I went to activate one guy. Not even my direct leg. It was somebody that I brought into the business. I put that person under my 3-year-old daughter. That one, I brought this guy. I went to activate the guy. Then I asked the guy, how much do you want to start trading with? He explained a lot. He did a lot of explanation where he works, how he works in the pharmacy, and how the money is not so easy to come by. Then I told him, I said, see, if you are ready to work, I am ready to work with you. He told me all he had is 100,000 naira. You know, if we use 100,000 naira to buy USDT, we are going to get less than $200, right? If we get less than $200 and we from that less than $200, because now they will go $171, then we move $140 to Royal Q. This guy was left with $31 to trade it. Even if he's making 10% of $31, is that money good enough? Then I showed him the compensation plan. I opened his eyes to the secret of leveraging. I opened his eyes to the secret of networking. I opened his eyes to doing what the rich do. The rich leverage on a system. The rich work with people with like minds to build a system. I showed him the compensation plan. I said, guy, if I place a trade for you now and you make 2% right now, 2% of $30 is less than $1. Do you know that is just an effort? Now, let's channel that same effort into talking to just one person about the awesomeness of this business that you have found yourself in. And that person comes aboard. You earn $30. What is $30? What is if you earn $30 inside the $30, that's over 100, that's 100%. The guy was shouting, he was blasting. Right there in front of me, he called 2 of his friends to come and meet us at the bar that were we. I activated the 2 of them. This guy left that place with $60. You see why leveraging is very important. All right, now as a V1, all that is needed for you to do to move to the second hierarchy, that is a V2, is to get 20 persons in your business. These 20 persons does not necessarily have to come from you alone. The maximum you need to use your invitation code is just 3. You see where leverage comes in. If these 3 people, you work with your leader, you put fire on them, the 3 people multiply themselves into 10 persons, that's 13 persons in your team. Your effort was just 3 people. You see why I call myself the queen of leveraging? All I need is a solid compensation plan. A solid compensation plan is all that is needed in the system, and Royal Q gives us that solid compensation plan. We talk about Royal Q with full confidence. Why? Because the security of your capital is 100% guaranteed. You know what that means? Your integrity is intact. You're talking about a business, you are not shaking, because you know nobody will come tomorrow and tell you, I lose $10,000. How? Your money is not inside Royal Q. Your money is in with you. Your money is with you in your Binance. So as a V1, you need a total of 20 persons in your team to become a V2. Congratulations to those of us who are going to come about today as V1 and give themselves between now and the next 2 weeks a rank up to V2. Now, as a V2 leader, this is what you need. Are you seeing my screen? It says as a V2, you need to have a 20 persons in your team. Then what do you start to benefit when you become a V2? You know, you have worked hard to have 20 persons in your team. There should be benefits. Now, you start to earn 30% on the performance of 20% of the profit from trade generated by the bot. You know what this means? It means if these 20 persons in your team are trading and they are making profits every day, the robot takes 20% of their profits. 20% from their profit. That is the gas fee. 20% from what they have in their gas fee, from the profit they have made, and you earn 30% of that 20%. That is why you see some leaders who have grown to V3, V4, V5, V6 in a day. They don't need to recruit anybody to make money. As long as you and I are in the business, we are trading, we are excited that we are making profit. These leaders are making money. You know why? Because your gas fee is burning. And as your gas fee is burning, you are happy that you are making money. You are making profit. The only reason your gas fee burns is when you are making profits. So you are happy, you are excited. My brother, somebody is more excited than you are. Somebody is excited because you are making profits. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You see a business that, I've made profit today, I made 2% today. Somebody is more interested in your profits. This is the kind of business I want to do. I am more interested in the profit that you are going to make, because the leaders know that when you make profit, they make money. Your gas fee begins to burn, and the gas fee, somebody is getting percentage from it. This is why you should not just activate the robot, trade, and stop there. You are limiting yourself to just to just one side of the business, to just a very small percentage of the business. 30% is a lot. 20 persons trading in your team. And again, you don't know who somebody will go and bring in your business. Imagine you have a downline that is crazy in your business, and that downline knows a lot of guys, big boys, that are trading with $10,000, $50,000, $60,000, and you are getting 30% of the profit that they are making. That is huge. You can just go and chill on a good Saturday, begins to eat, like me, I like seafood. Okay, you are chilling with the big boys, you are listening to your music. Somebody is trading somewhere, the person is happy. You are somewhere, you are very happy too, because somebody is making profit. That person's gas fee is going down. You are getting percentage because somebody is happy. It is a win-win situation. All right. So that's that for V2. Then now let's move to V3. You see, the higher the rank, the more juicy it becomes. To become a V3 member, you need to have a total of 100 persons in your team. I did not say a fresh 100 persons. As a V2, you had 20 people in your business, right? Now, to now move to the next rank, which is the V3, you need these 20 persons plus additional 80, all teamwork. I told you to become a V2, you need to have at least personal 3 activations. Now, to become a V3, you need to have at least 5 activations. I did not say fresh 5 activations. Remember, there is no monthly targets that this month I must bring 5 new persons. Nothing like that in Royal Q. It is a chill and flex business. You already had 3 that are activated with your code in your V2. As a V3, add additional 2. Result of full ground. So it's very sweet to introduce to people. Then you add additional 2, you now have 5 direct activations under you, plus the 20 persons in your business, commit them to the business. If 20 persons duplicate themselves into 5 places, that is 100 persons for you. And as you are working to get these 100 persons, make sure that you identify the 3 key players, 3 crazy persons who are like you, 3 people who are seeing what you are seeing, 3 people who are ready to do what the rich do, 3 people who are not comfortable with the current situation. I always tell people, I say, see, the cheat code in Nigeria is to earn in dollars and flex in naira. If you are earning in naira and you are spending in naira, you are writing love letter to poverty, and it's going to come with full romance. You know, when you write love letter to somebody and the person is true with the handwriting, with your expression, how you express yourself, it's coming to romance you big time. So if you are right now, you are earning, your only source of income is in naira, and you are spending in naira. If you make 1 naira every day for 365 days, you never see $1. So you see, you are writing love letter to poverty. If it doesn't come for you, to come for your children. That is why you must earn in hard currency right now. All right. So, as I was saying, if this once you have identified these 3 key players in your business, build them to become V2. It is a win-win situation. You want to enter V3, you need to help 3 people to enter V2. Now, once you have these 3 persons as V2 in your structure, then the total number of persons in your team are 100. You become a V3 leader. Now, I say congratulations to the V3 leaders. You know why I said that? This is where the seafood begins. This is where, as in life, you know, sorry, I am from Edo State, and in Benin, we like to chill very well. Weekends are for flexing, and for enjoyment, and for chilling. You cannot be working, making dollars, and dollars is not seen in you. Me personally, you cannot be selling a dream and you're looking like a nightmare. So in this part of Nigeria, we like to look good. We like to flex. It's normal. It is even part of adverts of the business. If you see me constantly flexing, you would like to know what they do. And I will not tell you, guys, it's no sugar daddy anywhere. I make my money with my phone. I show you how I make my money. You will come on board. That is it. Now, as a V3 leader, you know what you start to earn? First of all, anytime you open your mouth to recruit and you use your code to activate that person, you earn $50 instantly. $50 right now is more than 25K. Just from one person. $50 is just from one person. Anytime a downline in your team, anytime a team member that is in your team activate person, and that team member is not in the leg where you have V2, you earn $20. But if the activation comes from a leg you have V2, you still earn $10. So if you have a team that is active, on a worst day, you still earn above $50. Earning $50 every day for just 3 weeks. You're a big boy. You should convert that money to naira. Yes, effortlessly, no stress, no wahala business. You don't have to trek, you don't have to hawk anything. Very sweet. And I always call Royal Q the big boy business. Yes, a business that is sweet, a business that have style. Now that's that about V3. You need 100 persons in your team. You need to raise 3 V2 to become a V3. Then as a V3, you enjoy so much benefit. Like I said, one of the benefits is 50% direct referral bonus. Then you have 40% from the gas fee of everybody trading in your business. You know, Royaki always take 20% from every profit that they make. So you are going to be earning 40% of the 20% from the people that they make. So you see that from V3, you don't even need activation in a day to start making money. Now, let's move to the next rank. I don't want us to be wasting too much time on each rank. I'm sorry if I'm talking too much, but this is me. All right. Now, the next level, the next rank is the V4. I remember when Mr. James came to Benin, when I registered in Royal Q, and after 5 days, I put up my first seminar. And Mr. James came to Benin. Then he was a V4 leader. He showed me his back office as a V4 leader. He said, Aisha, this is what I earn as a V4. Do you know that that back office that I saw provoked something in me when I handled microphone and I was talking about Royal Q in a seminar for a business that I started in less than 1 week? You would think I was already a V4 like him. We did justice to that seminar. As a matter of fact, the first person that spoke before me came for that seminar as a prospect. He came for that seminar as a prospect. And he came with a prospect. He brought some persons for this seminar. And by the grace of God, today we have a lot of leaders in Benin. So as a V4, you need to have a total number of 8 activations, direct activations under you. Then you need 300 persons in your team. Your 100 persons that you had in your V2 continue to multiply themselves. As soon as they hit 300, then you have 8 direct activations under you. You have become a V4. As a V4 leader in Royal Q, you have said bye-bye to poverty. You don't have any business with poverty. You cannot even know how to write love letters to poverty. You have said bye-bye to poverty completely.
Do we still have her?
Aisha, can you hear us?
I lost her. I lost the presenter.
I think it's a network issue. Okay. So I think it's a network issue. I can still see her, but she's not responding. Okay, fine. Let us continue from there. I want to thank our 2 presenters tonight for a work well done. I'm going to hand over to my boss, Grace, to moderate the questions and answers. Madam Grace, over to you, ma. Please unmute yourself.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, good evening. I trust we had a great night. So we'd like to go straight to the Q&A. You've heard how Royal Q works. You've also heard the amazing opportunity, when you build a structure that can make you money. I don't know if there's anyone with a question. Kindly indicate on the chat. If you have any question from what you've heard about Royal Q and there are certain burning questions on your mind. You've heard about crypto and there are certain burning questions on your mind. Please unmute yourself. You can indicate.
Hello, good afternoon. Good evening.
Thank you. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much for this powerful information. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, all right. The question I want to ask is this. Let's assume I want to join now and I did my registration. I pay for my registration fee. So if I understand if I understand from the beginning, it's like the money that I'm paying, I used to buy the robots. Then number one question goes thus: the product which you said, if I already understand, the crypto will be given to me after my registration is completed. That is my first question. Am I going to have the crypto? That's number one question, as my own product that I can sell. Okay. Now, number two question is this.
Okay.
If I registered.
Sorry, let me respond to the first question.
Okay, the first question.
Hello.
I'm listening.
Now, this is how Royal Q works. First and foremost, when you activate your robot, activation means buying the bot to use it for your trading. Just like a man will pay for a shop and then stock the shop with his goods. So the landlord gives you the key and you have access to that shop. You use it for 1 year until your rent expires. So that's how you make use of your bot. You activate it and you have the right to use it for 1 full year. They don't give you crypto. Now, after you have activated your bot, you set up an account with an exchange. RoyalQ works with 3 exchanges, your Binance, Huobi, or Coinbase Pro account. So once you set up an account, let's say you set up with Binance, you're going to connect your RoyalQ to your Binance account with a menu called API. So once you do the binding, you authorize the robot to read, that's to take note of the USDT, which is the base currency of the robot, right, on your Binance, as well as to trade spots for you. So the bots now will be able to make use of your funds, which is your capital on your exchange, your Binance account, and do the trading for you. Now, your Binance or any of the exchange you use is like your bank where you put your money. So in the crypto space, the exchange is where we call our own bank. It's a crypto bank. It is there you put your fund. That's why the first speaker took time to explain that you don't give your money to anybody. Your capital will be on your exchange. So the robot will make use of that fund and trade for you. So that's how it works.
All right,
You
thank you.
understand that?
I really understand the first question now.
All right.
So the second question now is this: having buying that, I mean, putting the capital inside that my account for the robots to exchange for me. Now, if I don't have to go on referring aspects for me to get or to move from VIP 1, VIP 2, VIP 3, I just registered and I maintain my account. I do all the necessary. I put my capital into that account for my robot to start exchanging for me. That money that I will be getting from that only exchange from the robot without referring anybody, can I cash it out, or how long will it be going? So can I make money from only that aspect? That's my second question.
Yes, you make money. There are 2 ways you make money. One is from trading and the other is from leveraging. The trading aspect, both your capital and your profits is on your Binance, not on the RoyalQ. The RoyalQ has nothing to do with your money. That's why this is the business that as long as there's crypto, RoyalQ is in existence, because your kobo is not with the robot. So as the robot is trading for you, the profit it is making from the trade is as well in your Binance account. All right. Okay. So it has nothing to do with your fund. So the fear of losing money is not there. That's why in RoyalQ, there are 2 key things that drive this business. One, security of your funds. Take note, this is not a Ponzi scheme. It's not an ROI where they pay you 2%, 3% daily. Okay. But you are sure that on a consistent daily, monthly basis, the bot is going to deliver profit for you. And your funds are solely in your custody. So there's nothing like you withdraw on Mondays, you withdraw on Wednesdays. It is the day you want to make your withdrawals. Everything is in your custody. The only money that is with the robot is the one gotten from leveraging, from the referral. And you have access to it any time of the day, any moment you want to withdraw. So that's why we are so comfortable to do RoyalQ anytime. Hope you're clear.
Thank you so much. So the last question, sorry for that.
Right, thank you.
Thank you so much. The last question now is this. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, please.
All right. So you may mention that inside that account, it is for a year, so it needs to be renewed yearly. So now the question goes now. Do you mean if I want to renew that account for the next year, I will have to pay the same registration that I pay for registering for what is it called? This RoyalQ. Yeah.
Yes. Activation is $120 every year.
I will still have to do the same thing every year.
Yes.
Okay.
Only the ones are going to just activate $120. For me, you're paying $10 per month, isn't it?
Okay.
$120 per year, $10 per month. And
okay,
for
if you
me,
divide it
it's
by 12.
By 12 months. It's happened to be the cheapest bot because most bot goes as high as $3,500. So RoyalQ is just 120. So that's how amazing the bot is. Hope you're clear.
I am involved. I'm very grateful. Can you do me one favor now? I need the compensation. You can send me the. Actually, someone just referred me to this. So, and I will be so grateful to him if he can send me just short materials for compensation plan for this robot exchange. Okay, so I want to be clear how much now. I'm really interested, but I want to be interested in the compensation plan too. If it is worthwhile, I'm going to give it my sort. So I want to know the exact amount of money I can get paid.
All right, that's awesome. After this meeting, I'd like you to get back to whoever invited you to this call, okay, and make that request. I think the person will share all the information. And then we also have a lot of materials out there about royalties. If you want to do in order to be comfortable where you're about to put your funds, you can get all those information. But connect back with whoever invited you to this meeting for this information. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Do we have any other person in the house? You want to ask a question? Please kindly indicate. Aishah, you can lower your hand. Thank you so much. Let's have more questions. What is it you want to know about this amazing platform? Any question, please? Okay. So I think I'll hand over to my able MC to continue with the meeting. Thank you, sir.
Okay. My great leader, I want to thank you so much. I think Chief is in the house, so I would like to have a few words of wisdom from our great upline Chief. So please, Chief, unmute yourself, sir, and let's have your words of wisdom for all the team leaders here, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to especially recognize the presence of my bosom friend, OBM. OBM, welcome to our meeting. Welcome, welcome, welcome. OBM, you're not responding. OBM, are you there? Okay, thank you very much.
I'm just trying to flip on my phone. Thank you, sir. I've been enjoying your meeting. Thank you for the support every time. I'm always here to enjoy and to learn also. You understand? Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. We're honored to have you in our midst here. Yeah. Okay. This is a special thanks to everybody on the call, to our presenter 1 and 2, our moderator, and my madam. I salute you. Yes, so for those of us who are here to learn, those of us who are here to improve on what we know, for those of us who are here to get motivation, the drive to run the business, I just want to encourage us that if you know you're tired of losing money, please come to Royal Q. Okay? It is in this business, it is on this platform that we have the peace of mind, we have the joy, okay, of doing something that we know nobody will come coming after you, say, look, you introduce me to a business, I've lost money, come and help me to recover my money. No. In Royal Q, your money stays with you. You have 100% control of your money. You have custody of your money. You're broke today, you look at the market, it's not too good, you can reach out to your exchange and collect a fraction without talking to anybody. No matter the value you have in your account, you can access it 10 times, as many times as possible. You don't need to talk to anybody to access your money. You don't need to initiate withdrawal requests and you now will be looking and be hoping that they will pay you that withdrawal. No. You have 100% control of your money. Your money, your exchange is protected by your phone, by your email, and for those of us who are knowledgeable, you also attach Google Authenticator to it. So you now have 3 layers of security. So I want to encourage us, for those who are here to take position, my brother, my sister, please, time is of the essence. You see this money in crypto, it's a whole lot. The earlier you take position, the better for you. For those of us who were privileged to take position last year, we can tell you how resounding and how joyful we are. We are grateful to God and we remain appreciative and thankful to God daily. So we'll look forward to working with those who are yet to join to take the call. And for those who are already on board, we say thank you very much for accepting our invitation. please do well to share this good news. Don't keep it to yourself alone. Okay, let's try and reach out to people. In Nigeria, we're under 90,000. And when you look at, just oppose it against the population of Nigeria of over 200 million, you know that we're yet to start. That's why I keep telling people that I will start doing this business once I get to VCs. That's when I'll start the business. For now, I'm just having fun, as a retired person. So thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing you on the call tomorrow. We do this call daily for your information.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. We are very appreciative of your support. On this note, not to waste our time, we will resume this meeting tomorrow by the grace of God. I want to appreciate everybody that has spent their hard-earned data to attend this meeting. I want to tell you this. Every day we are downloading dollars, right? We are downloading dollars. As we speak, every team leader here, their phone is downloading dollars as we speak, every single person, except you have not yet signed up in Royal Queue. Now, the question is this: as we go to sleep, or awake, because we're not sleeping yet, because we're going to make more dollars. We are downloading dollars. We are downloading dollars continuously. What is your phone downloading? Is it downloading politics? Is it downloading jokes? Is it downloading memes? Is it downloading TikTok and Snapchat challenge that can break your neck? Then you see I'm going to hospital to go and spend money again I don't have. What on earth are you downloading? Well, Royal Queue does not play, and we are giving the information that you can download dollars all your life. Just take that step. Talk to the person who introduced you to this meeting, and he or she will give you all the details. On this note, I want to appreciate you all once again. God bless you so much. My name is GABRIEL, online citizen of El Salvador. I'm based in Nigeria, but my mind is in El Salvador. Don't mind me. That's my country of choice. Very soon I'll get there. On this note, let us unmute our mics and say good night. Tomorrow will be another day by the special grace of God. Good night. Unmute your mics. Good night.
Good night, all. Thanks for having me.
Good night, everybody.